Hello and welcome to this setup tutorial for the board game Hacienda 2nd edition. If you'd also like to learn this, then I have a separate video for that. First, let's get things ready on the table. I'll be setting it up for 4 players. Start by placing the game board in the middle of all players. For your very first game, it's best to use the board that shows the letter A at the top here. There's only one thing to place on the board, and that's water. Take out all the water tiles and place them next to the board somewhere. Find the smallest water tiles and place them on these spaces of the game board that show a bit of water. Cover them up. The other water tiles can stay on the table. The board is done, so let's put some more things next to the board. The game is called Hacienda, so there are haciendas. These wooden ones, make a supply of those nearby. In my 4-player game, I have to put one of them back in the box. Here's an overview of how many you have to return if you're with fewer than 4 players. You have these tokens. They look like this. The harvest tiles. Find a nice spot for those. And these ones, the land tiles in all the player colors. They can go together as one big mound by the board. You need to build your hacienda on land, so you have some land cards. Here they are. Shuffle them, and then place the deck face down next to the board. You can place the top 4 open next to the deck as a display. And you can have animals on your hacienda, so there are animal cards. Also shuffle those and place the deck somewhere close. Before you make a display, remove some cards if you're not with 5 players. For my game, I put 10 animal cards back in the box. Here's the overview again. When you're ready, split this deck in half. I'll do it quickly, like this. Keep one deck to use for now, and set this other half aside for later in the game. And then give the animals a display of 4 open cards. Of course, there's money. In this game it's not coins, but cards. First separate them by value. Make a bank somewhere close. And when you're ready, you can give each player 20 money. It's up to you in which bills you'd like to have that. Everyone can also take 4 cards in hand from the animal deck. Speaking of players, it's time to pick a color. I'll go for green, so I get a green score marker. That goes at the start of the scoring track here. We all start the game with 0 points. And I've got my green animal tokens. Here they are. They stay with me as my own supply. Finish up by giving everyone one of these information cards. You're done. This is how you set up Hacienda. Pick a first player. For now, that'll be me, so I get this first player marker. Round 1 can start. If you'd like to know how that goes, follow me to the tutorial. Thank you for watching. Feel free to leave a comment and see you for the next one.